It's a really big shoe tonight. A really big show tonight.
Really big shoe.
It's Saturday morning, damn it. Let's watch some cartoons.
There we go.
Is that better? Did you fix it?
Look, that's why we do these things. Yes,
Yeah.
I fixed it. I was,
Okay. But have we at least been recording?
it's been recording, but there's no audio, so it doesn't matter.
We've just been dicking around. We
Yeah.
licked the Switch game, and we showed off the Neon Switch and the Zelda. This is what we're giving
Glad
away.
somebody was paying attention.
And,
You know, I tried to-
good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying attention to the.
I
How's
tried-
that Switch cart taste? Like bacon? You know, it doesn't taste terrible, but it definitely has a taste. It's like a little bit of a, I don't know. Like the Vita game tasted like nothing. Like I could chew on that all day. The Switch game, I think eventually I'd get sick of it.
All right. So this is the
All right.
live, really big live post on the Facebook that we're live, so people
Okay.
know.
I'm gonna post on the Facebook that we're live, the real Facebook.
Because RVK is already posted asking questions. So
Where's the stream? Where's it gonna be? Where's it on YouTube? What the hell, man? Okay. Okay.
so this is a really big Nintendo Cartoon Retro Cast. It's given away.
Everybody knows. Make sure everybody knows.
We're giving
sorry, go
away.
ahead.
We're giving away a Nintendo Switch, brand new in the box,
Just came out today. I
Mint-
mean, people have had it, but it just came out today.
mint on card. Nintendo Switch. Mike's got it in his possession. Did you get your other one? You got two of them?
No, I only got the one, but when I
Target-
was telling you this, as it turns out, the dock, apparently people have been having problems with the dock. This dock is scratching the screen. I know, Jeremy said those people are morons, but I'm a moron too, so I'm not even going to take the risk. So I'm not going to open anything until I get a screen protector, which is coming on like Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah, this is what'll be sent out. Whoever wins, I'm going to throw this in a box, and I have some cushion and stuff, and I'm sending it out tomorrow if they get back to us with their address. So
All right. So
and this and Zelda and that.
All right.
So it'll be sent out, ASAP.
Oh crap. Chrome is.
Um,
I'm worried about.
turn my volume all the way up. I wish you guys stream. I don't know this. Okay. Sorry, there's too much stuff going on in the chat because we got to give this away. I was telling Jeremy, hey, we should do a full show and make these guys wait till the end of the show. And Jeremy's like, let's just give it away right now.
Cruel. I said it's cruel.
And I can tell the story about going to get it. There was some interesting stuff that happened.
Well,
but
let's just before we get into it, let's talk about
Yeah.
real quick. Let's show off the Randomizer 2000.
Randomizer 1999.
So, Mike said we're gonna pick a random person. I thought to myself, we're gonna do it live. Let's make something that like a visual randomizer.
Right.
And hence Randomizer 2000. The Randomizer 1999 was a failure. People died. I don't want to talk about it. So basically what this is that I feed it a list of words, and then it randomizes. What you see here is it's gonna look. It appears that it's like a wheel rotating. However, it is not a wheel. It would just pick. Basically, it randomly picks a word, something out of the choices, and then displays it and rotates it up until it disappears. So it could appear in any order. It's not at any given point. Any one of the options can be selected.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and click it. This is just an example. Mike and I discussed doing a test pick on a winner or a test
Right.
pick on a category, and that's just not. We didn't think that was right because
Well, here's what I thought is that what if we did a test pick and then it came up with your name and they're like, oh, okay, well, now we're going to do the real one.
and I would
and you're like, oh, if that would have just been the real one. So we're just going to do these are presidents of the United States.
it's just gonna pick a random
And-
president.
And when we actually do the real contest, we're just gonna click it once and go through it once, and that's gonna be it.
So I don't know how well the stream is capturing it because
It looks pretty good.
it's moving
I'm
like
watching
a
the stream
thousand.
right now.
It's supposed to be moving 1,000 times a second, which it's not. But that's as
Yeah.
fast as it could. It's moving as fast as possible.
Yeah,
And-
I'm watching the stream and it looks fine.
It'll
It looks like
it'll keep going like this until I click it and it'll slowly tick down until a winner is picked. We'll know the winner, the actual chosen choice, because it'll be right in the center and it'll be highlighted green.
So did you do that yet for the
I'm
presidents?
going to do
Like a
it
few
right
seconds-
now.
So,
I'm going to do it right now. I'm clicking it, and we'll watch it. It'll just start slowing down. Who's it going to be? Grover Cleveland? Abraham Lincoln? Who could it be?
Who's it gonna
Boom.
be?
Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge gets the switch. All right, we're done here. Pack it up. Sending it to Calvin Coolidge.
And that's that. That's how that will be picked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the categories. And I'm going to start it. And as you can
All right,
see,
we doing
it's-
this?
it's just going to go. We got YouTube
we can
going.
talk.
We got Facebook. You can kind of make them out. For the pages in there. Patreon subscribers in there. Meanwhile, Mike and I can just chit-chat while it's going on down there. And then when the urge
When the air
strikes
strikes
me,
us, then we'll pick the category.
we'll pick it. Once you hear this sound, that means I'm picking it.
Right.
Because I got my cap gun. I finally got the caps from a cap gun.
So, yeah, what did we want to talk about again?
Oh, you're going to tell the story about...
Okay, yeah. So I go to pick up a Switch, right? So the Best Buy that's closest to me, which is still an hour away, did a midnight opening for the Switch, and I was like, "There's no way I'm not gonna go pick this thing up at midnight and then have to drive an hour home." So I just went at 10 a.m. the next morning, but that means that they sold out of all of their extras. So there's only there's only pre-orders left, is my guess. So when I get there about half an hour early. I told you a story about I saw the guy walking out of there with the Switch, but there was like 4 people lined up by the door. And I was like, oh, that's weird, because I'm just going to sit here until 10 a.m. and then go in, right? Because there's no rush. I have my pre-order. But after about 10 minutes, I don't know how long these guys were standing there. After about 10 minutes, somebody comes out of the Best Buy, tells them something, and then everybody leaves.
Oh,
So I'm guessing they told them they didn't have any more. They only had pre-orders left.
that stinks.
So,
Should have rioted.
yeah. And then the other thing I noticed too was that at Best Buy, I don't know how often you're at Best Buy, like when they open, but there's a lot of old people there.
At Best
Like
Buy?
they get there because they want to go to the Geek Squad to get their computer
Oh,
fixed. So there's
yeah.
always like a few old people with computers
They
there.
Get that virus off of there.
And I'm all like, God, I hope that's a separate line, because and it was, of course, but it's like the old people, man, they fight for position, because who knows how long it might take for some
Hey.
old timer to get his computer fixed.
And they know what it's like during the Great Depression, having to wait in lines for food, and during the
Yeah.
gas
So they were
shortage
up
in the
on door.
70s.
You know what I mean? Like all of us neck bearded fat nerds were off of the door because we were like, whatever, we just got to wait for our pre-order. It's not a big deal. All the old timers were pressed up against the sliding door, like waiting for that thing to open.
That's funny. Oh
So,
boy.
all right, let's pick a category.
Here we go. Let's pick a category. Yeah! All right, here we go. I'm gonna click it. Oh, let me go big screen. All right, let's see what
Big
it's gonna
screen.
be. Here it goes, ticking down.
I'm
Really
so
big
nervous
moment.
right-
Really big moment. Is it gonna be Facebook, Patreon, email? Is it gonna be Twitch?
Really,
Oh, it's the Fraser page! Ah! Oh, I'm out of caps. But it's the phrase that pays, everybody. So what I'm
all right,
going to
you
do,
need
Mike,
a list to
you
load it up, or
talk.
did you load it up?
you talk while I go in behind the scenes and load up a list. I'll go to our Google spreadsheet. No, go ahead. I won't talk. I will describe
Oh
the
my
process. It's boring.
So my daughter started crying because I got loud, I think, because she's in bed.
You should have got her a cap.
But-
I should have sent you my
So-
cap gun.
So the funny thing is, I'm watching the stream. I'm like a few seconds behind.
Right?
I'm nervous, right?
Oh, boy.
Like, even though I have the Switch, I already have it. I could just win it myself.
You know
It's
what's-
mine now.
You know what's funny?
No, I'm getting another one. Let's not get crazy here.
I am not excited or nervous at all. I have no dog in this hunt. I'm an impartial, what you call it? I don't know. What do you call that?
Impartial juror.
I have no dog in the hunt. I don't really care. I'm not excited about the Switch. I will get one eventually after they fix all the bugs and make it so there's
After they fix that scratching screen.
no more scratching screen.
My God. All right, so let's go over what was it? A phrase that pays, right?
The phrase that pays. I'm like, what was the phrase that pays?
So the phrase that pays was we've had 6 shows since we announced this contest, and in each show we did a phrase that pays. And initially, Jeremy, I think you were like, I think you were like, oh, you got to get all 6, and if you don't get all 6, that's it, you're out. But I talked you into like, hey, look, if you get one, you can still win, but your odds are much lower. So if you get all 6, then you're entered in 6 times. If you get 3, you're entered in 3 times. If you do 1, you're entered in 1 time. So it's still a chance that you can win, but it's much more likely that you'll win if you've done all 6.
All right, Mike, I got this list loaded. I'm going
So
to...
the list is loaded. You know what? We should talk about what
We're
the
gonna
phrase
start
that
it.
pays.
All right, so
what the
there it
phrase-
goes. Let's pull up the phrase that pays while the names are loaded. If you see your name in there, know that you could be a really big winner. I can't even see it. It's going so fast. Eric,
So,
something.
I saw Eric, Nathaniel. I saw Christian.
saw Calvin
I saw
Coolidge.
Patrick. I saw Michael.
George Walker Bush.
Right. So
I am getting a little nervous. All right, Mike.
Says Toys for Kids fundraiser. Well, I lost. I haven't listened to the last 4 shows.
Ooh.
Well, did you do the last 2 before that?
Yeah, you're entered. As long as you've entered, you've entered.
Third. Yeah.
All right, so Mike, the phrase that pays. What were the phrases that
So-
pays?
So the first one, we watched King of the Hill. That was the first episode. where
Oh,
we
that's an
announced the
easy one. That was
contest.
an easy one.
So phrase that pays was propane.
Easy. No problem. Anybody could guess that. You could guess and be entered into that one.
The second show was Dungeons and Dragons. So the phrase that pays was Gary Gygax.
That's a little harder because it's not really related to the cartoon, but you still might have guessed Gary Gygax.
I mean, like, if you were to just straight guess some of these, I would be impressed. I feel like no matter what, you'd have to watch. Maybe the I Pity the Fool one, but all right.
So I'm guessing I Pity the Fool was one of them.
Well, so let's see. I totally forgot what the order was, so I'm going to cartoonretrocast.com.
The order was.
Anybody can go to cartoonretrocast.com, by the way. And okay, so King of the Hill. Okay, so it's King of the Hill, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, Scooby-Doo, where are you? So this is probably my favorite phrase that pays. So the phrase that pays for Scooby-Doo, where are you was John Cena.
And why was it John Cena?
I think why was it? I think it was because we thought there was a WWE
There is a
Scooby-Doo.
WWE.
Oh, there
Scooby-Doo.
is.
Yes.
John Cena meets Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
So that's why. There you go.
And okay. So what was the other? There was a couple more, right?
So the next one was Mr. T, which was I Pity the Fool.
You could have guessed that one. You could have guessed that one.
Episode 161 was Video Game Chit Chat. So this was the one where at the end of the show, I basically talked about when I first got my Game Boy. And my dad bought us 2 Game Boys with me and my brother because he didn't want us to fight. And we both wanted Batman, so he bought us 2 Batman Game Boy carts. And that was the phrase that pays, 2 Batman carts.
That might be my favorite one.
That's your favorite one?
It's way. That's way out there. No one's guessing
That's
that.
why nobody's guessing that from Video Game Chit. Although who knows? Who knows?
I was just
And then the
thinking.
last one was Knight Rider, and as we all know, if you listen to that episode, Jeremy had a Knight Rider big wheel.
Yeah, Knight Rider Big Wheel.
So Knight Rider big wheel was the last phrase that pays. Quite a few people got all 6. Let me see. Where's my list? Quite a few people got all 6. A couple people just entered once. I mean, why don't you just enter once?
That's all it takes. I mean, just get your name in there.
Yeah.
I mean, even someone that entered once can win. Because, it's less likely because over someone who's entered 6 times, but there's a chance. So,
So what's going on with you? I mean, I know we could pick a winner, but
so I know somebody's out there excited thinking, oh, I could pick a winner. They
should we pick
it.
a winner? Should we
No,
ask
I
the
don't-
chat if we should just winner now or?
Well, I'm down for whatever. But before we pick the winner, let's thank some of the people that made this possible, and that's the Patreon backers, the patrons.
These are the people that actually bought this stuff.
They give their hard-earned money to us, and we goof around and talk about cartoons and Knight Rider big wheels and two Batman carts, and we have a good time doing it, and we have a good group of people in our Diamond Elite group. I'd like to thank all the Patreon members who've donated, not just now, but in the past. We've had people in the past that donated and dropped out for whatever reason. We thank all of them for making something like this happen. And there's more contests to come. We're going to start reinvesting that money back in the show for bigger, better contests, and hopefully try to grow the show more in this coming year. 2017 is the year of the Cartoon Retrocast. Yeah!
I want to go back to the phrase that pays. Is somebody in the chat said, "Oh well, I got 4 out of 6." Everybody that wrote in got the right answers. Okay, nobody wrote in something that was wrong and I didn't count it. Everybody who wrote in with a phrase that pays was counted for a phrase that pays.
So
because it was all right, everybody's was right.
I was just thinking.
He says he could have sworn one of them was 2 Batman carts. Didn't we just say it was 2 Batman carts?
2 Batman carts. That was one of them.
Yeah, 2 Batman carts. Yeah, he got it. He got it. I know this guy. He got it. Don't worry about it.
So I was just thinking, my cousin Hiromi Juber from Toledo.
Hiromi Juber, yeah.
He should have just wrote like a dictionary email bot and just emailed every word in the dictionary.
Just all of them.
All 6,000 English words.
You think John Cena would have appeared in that?
John Cena, yeah!
All right.
Hold on, let me load my gun up, and then we'll pick a winner, because I just went through all my caps again.
All right, we're gonna pick this winner, and then maybe we're done. I don't know.
Oh, damn it!
I also hope that everybody's enjoyed this, even if they don't win. They've just enjoyed listening or commenting, or I don't even know, liking. It's always that chance that you may win, right? And it's pretty cool, man. I'm telling you, the Switch is pretty cool. People are gonna like this thing.
Drop my gun, my goddamn. There we go. I found it.
I
found it.
All right, he found it, everyone.
Loading it up. Here we go.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm watching it. I'm looking at it. Is it big screen or no?
It's coming big screen right now. Whoa, shit!
Oh boy, I'm nervous. I don't know about you, but I'm nervous.
That gun was pointed at my crotch when it went off. Boy, am I glad. A piece of wound in my mouth.
So,
I'm glad it wasn't a real gun. I'd have just shot my dick off. All right, everybody. Here we go. A really big Nintendo Switch winner is going to be found out in less than a couple seconds. Here we go. And I'm clicking it. Click it. There it goes.
Okay, he's clicking it. I'm not going to find out till...
It's not going to go.
I'm not going to find out till after you.
Oh, boy.
So nervous.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
Craig S! Craig S is the really big winner!
Craig S! Craig S! Okay, now we got to... I don't know if he's listening. Craig S, if you're listening, then say something in the chat. If not, then I'll email you.
Yeah. All right. So Craig S, I do not know who that is, but he entered the really big contest. I don't know who that is, but let me just look. Craig S. He was one of the people that entered in 6 times. There you go.
Every show. So
look, you got to enter if you want to win.
Yeah, you got to enter if you want to win. So let me go to my Gmail.
I'm also going there.
Craig S, take the prize.
There he is.
Not Eric T. I'm kind of bummed that it wasn't Eric T, to be honest. He hasn't won anything.
He won an Odyssey. That's almost as good as the Switch.
He did win an Odyssey.
Odyssey 2. I'm sure he's playing it all the time.
So let's see. Craig S. I'm in the wrong email. So I'm going to write to him live on the show. So thanks for everybody that entered. I don't know if... Oh, here we go. Craig...
Look, this guy, Craig S, has been listening to our shows since the Nintendo Retrocast. He's been listening for 10 years.
Okay, I'm going to reply to him.
So good for him. Long-time listener. First-time winner.
Send mail address info. He might have actually sent it already. I don't think so, though. Send address. Yeah. Send address info. There we go. All caps. I'm yelling at him right now. You won, bitch. Send mail address info.
Now it's the time where we tell them that they have to pay shipping.
Yeah, right now we got shipping covered. Although I hope this guy's in America. We did say that we would go outside of America, but I just hope that he's in America. 'Cause that
Also,
would
we'll be reporting this to the IRS, so you better claim it on your taxes.
That sucks. And you have to use eBay values.
Not the IRS on from the U.S. from Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea, yeah.
So I'm glad that everybody had a good time. MMJ show is still the best. Thanks for the contest. I've got 12 years, 11 maybe. So much fun. Well, I got Bible games. Oh, that's the guy that got Bible games, Jeremy.
Who? Craig S.
Oh, Sir Sachmo.
Oh, awesome! I'm not in the Twitch.
Yeah, who was
today.
that? What was the contest that they got Bible games?
It was called
Bible Adventures.
It was called Who Wants Bible Adventures? I remember that
Was
game.
Is that what it was?
And then you said I want it, and then I said, nah, you don't.
Link Wiggin. Link Wiggin.
There, there we
remember
go. Who am I? I should get in
Wait,
this chat.
that wasn't a Cartoon Retrocast thing.
Yeah,
was it? That was a Nintendo. Podcast.
No, it was Cartoon Retrocast because you said you wanted it. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go.
Well, no,
Oh
but I
man,
did-
it's like Inception. All right, let me look
Wait
at
a
this
second.
chat. Welcome to notification. Shut up, Twitch.
Oh, Justin C. It's Justin C. Okay. It's Justin C. Everybody.
How often do you get to shoot off a pistol?
So,
There we go, everybody. Big Craig ass
So-
listening for 10 years. What?
So here's the next announcement for the next thing we're giving away. Next, we'll be giving away a PS4. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. PS4 Pro.
So, we will be starting up the junk box again soon, Mike.
He will be.
So, if you want to get into the junk box, you gotta be a Patreon member. Yeah, Patreon member!
So he
All right,
wrote
I'll
back
turn
to
it
me,
good,
says,
I'll turn it.
"Woo," and then gave me his address, which is no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll lay off the gun. But yeah, so this has gone on for almost 30 minutes, 6 minutes longer than what we wanted to. Thank you everybody for entering the contest. Craig S for the big winner, congratulations. Really, Mike, what's the show that pays you to listen to?
The show that pays you to listen to is Cartoon Retro. Because I want to just one more thing to Craig S if he's listening, and eventually we'll put this on his podcast, so he'll listen to it. You got a free Zelda and Nintendo Switch. Think about becoming a Patreon member.
Yeah, think about how much
Not a
money
big-
you've
Think
saved.
about it. Just think about it. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. Especially after 10 years. 10 years of quality entertainment.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
That's the really big giveaway.
We'll be back next week.